What's up guys, Toddy here from RCExcitement, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Losi ProMotoMX quarter scale RC dirt bike here from Horizon Hobby. Also about my experience with driving the vehicle last week at Horizon Hobby in Illinois. So stay tuned, we'll get you full information on their brand new dirt bike and how cool it really is. So last week, Horizon Hobby actually shipped me out to Illinois. We went to Champaign, Illinois to visit the Horizon factory. With that being said, got to actually test drive the dirt bike. And it was an absolute honor to be part of this process of being able to see the dirt bike and see, a lot of people had these doubts with dirt bikes previously. So I had my same thing. I was doubtful at the beginning. And then once I actually saw the bike of the scale realism, I couldn't wait to drive it and see what the experience was really like. So let me share my experience with you. When I went to Horizon Hobby, we sat down and we had this product unveil, and then we got to drive it in a parking lot. And all I have to say is the very first wheelie that I saw this bike do, all my doubts disappeared. With that being said, the new Losi ProMotoMX actually has 2 gyros to fix all of the problems that we've ever had before with dirt bikes. With the 2 gyros, they actually have it in one of them. You can see on the side here, this dirt bike actually has a 1 pound, little over a pound gyro spinning at 22,000 RPM at the bottom of the bike. And what that does is it's going to continuously add this gyroscopic effect that always wants to keep the bike upright. One of the coolest things is in the video that we actually recorded, as we hit the dirt bike a little too hard on the back wheel, the bike flips over. And normally you'd have the bike where you have to go get it. But on the Losi ProMotoMX, we actually had it where it tumbles over, rides over the rider, and just continues to go. So no marshalling, no having to take the walk of shame, as we call it, and go get the dirt bike. So you can drive on the track, you can drive anywhere else you want, and that gyro normally keeps you right upright, so you're not having any problems on the track. One of the other cool things is they've added new technology with the vehicle. So instead of just the gyro on the bottom, they've also combined all the spectrum use. So from airplane receivers to RC car receivers, they've now figured out how to have this new 6-axis gyro. So what's actually called is MS6X. It's a gyroscopic receiver, and inside of there it's using all 6 axes to keep this bike upright at all times electronic-wise. So what it does is it'll have it where on the bike, the receiver reads anytime the bike leans any way, and it'll automatically countersteer for the balance of the bike to keep it at the pitch angle that you want. And one of the coolest things is you can actually adjust that pitch angle. So the bike keeps going when you flip over, but also keeps that scale realism in the corner. One more cool thing as well is they also have full suspension, just like a real bike, and it's crazy how much scale they've really put into this bike. So full fork suspension in the front, a 16mm shock in the rear, and it just keeps the bike super, super comfortable as driving on little bumps, on asphalt, on grass, on sand, anywhere you go. It's going to act like a real dirt bike would of wherever you want to take it all terrain wise. So one of the coolest things that we've also seen is this brand new front disc brake. It's a steel brake in the front that actually uses an electronic brake line that will come down and actually clamp on that front disc brake in order to add front brake effect. Because on this ProMotoMX, the dirt bike actually has it where it's going to be chain driven on the rear. And the chain drive, whenever you have it just to the rear, you can't stop in the front. So Losi, taking these 6 years that they've been doing, this product's been out 6 years now in process. They've figured out how to get the front brake to, as soon as you hit the brakes, both brakes apply. And you can adjust the brake bias front to rear by just one knob on that brand new DX3 radio. So we'll share some of our experiences. This is Frank and I, actually, Frank Root at Horizon Hobby, one of my good friends. Him and I have been racing Losi for 20 years now, so we've been tried and true with Losi products. And some of the coolest things is we got to drive the bike. Here's the inside of the vehicle. On electronic wise, where they're running a 3800 kilovolt Spectrum brushless motor and speed controller. It's a 2S powered vehicle, and I thought at first it needed more power. It does not. This bike holds a wheelie, rips a wheelie wherever you want it. One of the coolest things is with the gyro effect, it actually has hold a wheelie mode. And all you have to do is at any speed, you pull the trigger, and it'll continuously hold the wheelie as long as you're in the selected mode. And it'll continuously hold that wheelie at the same degree angle the whole way around. It's so good that my mom can do it, Anybody can wheelie, anybody can feel like a pro with this bike, and that's one of the coolest things. We have it where there's going to be this new learning experience. Because myself, I've been driving for 20 years, and when you've been driving everything that has four wheels, it normally feels around the same. And one of the coolest things is the fact that I have this whole new learning experience. I can't tell you how cool this bike really is. I know I've said cool 17 times in this video, but it really is one of the most amazing products I've ever seen with Losi. We are going to be implementing racing with this because my dad and I have always been huge fans of Supercross. And now with the Losi ProMotoMX, this bike really is going to bring that scale realism that a lot of the hobbyists have been finding true pride in, but also combine it with racing and customization of your rider. So you can create custom jerseys, you can do custom riding schemes and custom vinyl decals on the sides, and really make it your own bike. Have this where you can run at RCExcitement. We're going to be running on the inside off-road Supercross track, that's a clay track. We're going to be running on our outside off-road dirt track, as well as also on our oval track for oval racing with these dirt bikes. So we have a lot coming in the future with this Losi ProMotoMX. We are super excited to see this thing run. We're going to be offering whip competitions. We're going to have best whip for the YouTube channel. So we're really going to be pumping this out. One of the awesome things is Losi's already thought ahead as well. They've released all the upgrades. So personally, I want to do either a Husqvarna or a KTM bike. And they don't have that option from factory, but they've also included the option that if you do want to be able to put it on there, you have all these different colors of fenders, of plastics that you can do. They also have all the different wheel hubs, carbon fiber chassis rails, aluminum swing arms. There's a ton of cool stuff you can do. So check it out on our website at RCExcitement.com. We have them for sale as pre-order, and we also have them in store coming. We have a plentiful stock coming in, guys. So we'll see you guys here at RCExcitement. Thank you guys for watching. One quick thing I want to add, guys, is watch how as we go over this single, double, single, and the rear wheel hits a little bit, it flips over, and all it does is just keep going right here. Whoop! And it just keeps, oh, I love it! I'm so excited for this, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to RCExcitement. We'll see you soon.